Right, we're on. My name's Steve Johnson. Still talking about the bounce. If it focuses on the bounce. So there's been quite a lot of chat about the bounce online. If you look at the comments below my last video on the bounce, you'll see quite a lot of people getting a little bit confused about it, so we're going to chat more and try and just clear things up. Clarity is always good, once and for all. Right, we've closed this place up. If you hear any rattling, that is the shutters and the wind. It's freezing cold today, got the heater on down here. So the bounce, still going on about the bounce angles. A lot of people getting a little bit confused about this. There is a couple of companies who just do a one bounce for every wedge, and it's variable, which I like, and that's what I'm trying to put across here. And as Lloyd and I discovered in the last video, there's a link to it above at the end of this video, and just let you know that every manufacturer has different bounces, and why is it so important to have these bounce numbers on the club. It never used to be the in thing, but it seems to be now that we advertise how much bounce you require. However, bounce changes so much dynamically during the shot that you might start off with 6 degrees of bounce, but impact you're actually delivering 12 degrees or 0 degrees. So there's that much manipulation through forward shaft lane, back shaft lane, dynamic lie angle, all changing the bounce. So a couple of guys mentioned in comments on Twitter and on YouTube itself, you'll see the box below in the previous video, that they liked, this was the common theme, was they agreed, they had a rough idea of what I was talking about, but they like to see more bounce when they play the bunker shot. So I've got my 60 degrees, this has got 6 degrees of bounce, and if I'm in a bunker shot, they wanted to see more bounce, so 6 degrees wasn't enough for them, so some of them would be 12 or 14 degrees in fluffy sand to stop the club from digging in, and I totally get that. However, that can be manipulated at impact. So if you take your 6 degrees, I take this here, okay, so that angle there is 6 degrees, okay, from there to there. So this is the ground, the angle there is 6 degrees. Now, in order to add more bounce, okay, so at a larger bounce angle, what I can do is I open the face. So I open the face and you can see the leading edge is coming further away. This leading edge is coming further away from the ground as I open the face. So I'm adding more bounce. I can also lower my hands, which adds even more bounce. So I'm flattening the shaft angle, dynamic lie angle, and I'm opening the face. So therefore I've got a lot more bounce. If I can deliver that at impact, I've got the extra bounce that's required. So therefore we can all start off with the same bounce, one bounce. So that's all very well, and we've added extra bounce in the bunker by lowering hands and opening the face. Cool. Now I know what some people are going to say now, they're going to say that's very, very good, Steve. However, I want to keep the loft. So I start off with 60 degrees of loft, and if I open the face to add more bounce, I'm obviously adding more loft, so therefore the shot's unachievable, so I want to keep the loft. The answer to that's really simple. Really simple. Instead of taking this one, 60 degrees with 6 degrees of bounce, take this one, 50 degrees with 10 degrees of bounce, or you're 54 with 10. So you're adding a bit more bounce to stop the club digging into the sand, yet you've not got the massive amount of loft, you've not increased the loft by that much. So you've taken your 50 up to 56, or you've taken your 54 up to 60 degrees of loft, yet added extra bounce. So play the shot with a less lofted club, but add more bounce. That'll stop the digging in the bunker when it's on fluffy sand, which is what people have been mentioning on YouTube. Alternatively, you want a leading edge closer to the ground, okay, so you want to play that fizzy one, so you want the leading edge closer, you want less bounce, yet you want to maintain the loft because we want spin loft, so we want it to spin as much as we can. So then take a more lofted club. Rather than play your little chip and run with your 50, take your 60, get the leading edge going forward, which is going to change the dynamic loft, it's going to change the loft at address and at impact, yet the 60 degrees is going to come down to the 50, rather than losing all the loft, you get the leading edge closer to the ground and you still maintain the loft you're after. Works both ways. Guys, I hope that's cleared things up for you. That's just my interpretation of bounce, how you can manipulate bounce. As I mentioned in the last video as well, it's all about how the bounce angle changes through impact. So let's all start with one bounce. Let's worry more about the custom fitting side. Let's worry about the length of your clubs, the lofts on your clubs, the shaft flex, the lie angle of your clubs, and the bounce. Is it that important? Subscribe, thumbs up, thank you.